So apparently a website by the name of Peace House made a video about Donald Trump. Now keep in mind that these people are radical Islam apologists who are making a movie about the violent crusader Saladin. Anyway, the Trump video went viral. When I first started watching it, it didn't seem that bad.
We went to a Trump rally disguised as what we thought were clearly satirical characters. But what happened to us completely changed our perspective of Trump supporters. This was during the beginning of Trump's rise, when nobody was really taking him seriously, and all we were seeing were his insane sound bites on television and violent beatings at his rallies. So we went expecting the worst, but all of us were pretty surprised to see how loving and good intentioned these people were.
Alright, it's a pro-Trump video. Let's pack it up. We're done here. There's nothing to talk about.
Mexicans, they're not your enemies. The only reason they're coming here is because our free trade deals destroy their economy.
Well, here comes the misrepresentations of Trump's policies. Yes, we know that Mexico's economy is hurt by trade deals. It also destroys our economy. That's why Trump is against free trade deals. This is a known fact if you just listen to Trump speak for 2 seconds. But just because their economy sucks ass doesn't mean that we should let them into our country willy-nilly. They work for less and bring up competition for working-class laborers, and that competition inevitably lowers wages and lowers hours for struggling people, such as the Mexicans we already have, or black people.
And our failed drug war is responsible for a conflict that's killed more civilians than the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan combined.
And Trump is against the war on drugs and was against the war in Iraq. Regardless, everyone can agree that there is a drug problem in America right now, especially with heroin epidemics breaking out. The war on drugs can be fixed easily. Keep the influence of drug cartels out of America. How do you do that? Restrict immigration and build a wall.
Poll after poll, we think the biggest threat to our safety are radical Muslims. You're more likely to die from your furniture, and most terrorist attacks in the United States are carried out by white extremists.
Yeah, white leftists and anarchists. Regardless, there isn't a systematic organization of white people who make plans to bomb major metropolitan areas all in the name of a religion. The only group who does that is Islam.
The big government you should fear is the one that needs to be fed with blood. If you support our troops, don't send them to war.
Trump doesn't want to send troops to war, which is precisely why he wants to expand the military. He's concerned strictly with national defense and consistently says that if we have a large military, we won't have to use it.
I'm going to make our military so big, so powerful, so strong that nobody, absolutely nobody, is going to mess with us.
If we sit back and allow other countries to build militaries as large as ours, we would be fucked.
Besides, most recipients of food stamps are white.
Yeah, most recipients of food stamps are white. So does that mean that white privilege is a sham, and Bernie Sanders was wrong when he said that white people don't know what it's like to be poor?
The biggest welfare queens by far are Walmart and McDonald's.
This is just fucking mind-boggling. Trump is objectively against big businesses like Walmart because they send jobs elsewhere, and then they sell their products here. Trump admits that we're a dumping ground, and Walmart would be hit hard under a Trump administration because they will have to make their products in America, and they won't be able to use tax loopholes, and they won't be able to use cheap illegal immigrants. Where in your fucked up mind did you start believing Trump was somehow pro-Walmart?
Are the Chinese taking our jobs? Well, yes, but it's not China's fault that the corporations we've created and dedicated our lives to and subsidized and allowed to avoid paying taxes are leaving us for higher profits.
Yeah, no shit. Trump says that all the time.
The 400 richest people in this country have more wealth than 60% of Americans, and Donald Trump is one of those 400.
Yeah, but Donald Trump sells real estate to those 400. He doesn't abuse working-class people, he abuses other billionaires. There's a big distinction to be made here. The fact that people actually believed this propaganda is scarier than anything Trump could ever say. Peace House, fuck you.